Whatever you want out of life will all be determined by how well you handle the defining moments. See, you must learn how to recognize and conquer all defining moments in and throughout your life. See, there's a process, and then there's the defining moments. If I had to make a comparison, the process is the quizzes that you take along the journey to get to the destination, but the defining moments are the tests that you must pass in order to transfer what's in your mind into the world. Case in point, what makes LeBron James and Michael Jordan so great? See, the process is when they knew the ability that they had to be the greatest in the world. So the process was them shooting in the gym, them working so hard, being so committed and dedicated to their craft. However, the defining moments came when Jordan had to overcome Detroit to get past in the East to make it to the finals. The defining moment was when LeBron James had to come from down 3-1 to what most think was the best team, the Golden State Warriors, to overcome a 3-1 deficit to win the championship. See, the defining moments are the tests that you must pass to show that you are indeed benefiting from the process. You have to master passing the defining moments. Muhammad Ali said, I started saying I was the greatest before I knew I was the greatest. What he's basically saying is, once I thought in my mind that I was the greatest, once I got the vision that I could be the best in the world, I just let the world know. But they then started to repeat it. They started to believe it as they seen me past the defining moments, as they seen me go to prison for 2 years and come out and still become champion, still be the greatest in the world. And now, although he's passed and gone, he's still known as the greatest. Get comfortable with conquering and overcoming the defining moments. I had many defining moments in my life to get to this point. Case in point, when I was 14 years old, I went from one of the worst middle schools in the city, Cook Junior High School at the time, and I left after the 8th grade. I went to Bodine High School for International Affairs, a magnet high school. I'm thankful I got accepted there, but after being a football standout my entire youth, why did I go to a school that had no football team? It's because I had little direction. I was just following different people in my life. My parents weren't involved in my life. I didn't have a lot of people I could talk to, any mentors that could lead me in the right direction. However, while being in the 9th grade at Bodine High School for International Affairs, my little league coach said, Mark, you have to play football. And he came and transferred me to Mastbaum Votech High School. Now let me tell you where the defining moment came. Everyone was excited about me coming there because they knew my reputation playing Little League football. So everybody thought that I could come and add value to the team. But what happened in the 10th grade, I didn't start quarterback, even though that's what I did best. There were 2 seniors in front of me one was the starter, one was the backup. So I was the 3rd string quarterback in the 10th grade. However, I started cornerback, but the vision was for me to be the starting quarterback 11th and 12th grade. However, I had to show the team and everyone else that I was as good as advertised. And I remember as if it was yesterday. I came in at the end of the game. We were playing Frankfort High School, a highly great school. They were very talented each and every year. And I got in toward the end of the game at quarterback. And I remember taking a snap and things just felt different. Everybody was moving so fast. I couldn't remember. I couldn't keep up. And I had a defining moment where a voice came and said, Mark, you have to win. You got to make something happen or else you're not as good as you think you are. Then another voice came in and said, hey, Mark, It's okay. You have time to be better. It's okay if you don't do well. And the first pass, I threw it right into the dirt. It just was a terrible play. Then I had these voices and I had to make a decision. I said, yeah, I was scared. Yeah, my confidence was down, but that was a defining moment in my life. I decided to fight that fear. I decided to believe in my preparation. I decided that I will overcome this defining moment. And the next play, I threw a touchdown. So the moral of this story is this. I later went on to get a scholarship to college, become the player of the year, the best player in the league. However, that wouldn't have happened had I not conquered the defining moments. So let me tell you something, people. There's 2 ways to help you conquer the defining moments. The first way is this. You need power. And what I need by power is this. Organized thought. See, during the process, what helped LeBron James and Michael Jordan conquer their defining moments is through the process, they envisioned themselves conquering the defining moments. They envisioned themselves making the game-winning shot. They envisioned themselves winning the championship. So because they had that organized thought, that power, when the defining moment came, they were able to close the deal. So that's number 1. You need power, which is organized thought, which helps you to visualize how you want to win during the defining moment. And secondly, you need confidence. Confidence comes from 3 places: belief in God, belief in yourself, and belief in your preparation. So there you have it. 1, you need power, which is organized thought. And 2, you need confidence, which comes from belief in God, belief in yourself, and belief in your preparation. Listen, I don't know if anybody told you today, but I am here to tell you, you were born to be great. So you get out here on this great Sunday morning and you be great. Go do something you love. Spread love to someone. If you feeling down, pray for someone else. Lift someone else up. And I guarantee you, you'll feel better. Listen, the great mind is the mind that can simplify all things. Have a great evening.